Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing the Mobile Suit Gundam F91 movie. I have never seen anyone that recommends this movie, or even say that it's good. From what I've seen, people are either saying it was okay, or just a waste of time. I decided to give this movie a chance. In this movie, the Federation is fighting against a rebel group, known as the Crossbones Vanguard. These fights sometimes involve innocent civilians, and have resulted in people running for their lives. The protagonist Seabook gets caught up in this conflict, and even loses a friend because of it. Due to certain situations, he is now working with the Federation as its Gundam pilot. Now, Seabook and his friends are fighting against the Crossbones Vanguard. At first, this movie really got my attention with the chaos and destruction that resulted from the two forces fighting against each other. There is death everywhere, and people fighting for survival. It was so intense. I couldn't wait to see what would happen next. But then, we get to learn more about the rebel group known as the Crossbones Vanguard, and that's when I lost my interest. They were the most cliché villains. They are as cliché as Disney villains. Their only motivation is that the rich and nobility should rule over all. The common person's only purpose is to serve nobility. The nobility is better than a common person. A person's worth is decided at birth. What am I even watching? If you ask me, what is your image of a generic villain? The Crossbones Vanguard would be it. This is such a generic motivation. So the villains think they should have all the power just because they were born to a rich family. Just how many times have we seen cliché villains like this? It has been done over and over. You're telling me you can't give a better reason other than they think rich people are better than commoners. That is such lazy writing. A Gundam series is at its best when two opposing sides fight against each other and there's no evil or good. It's all morally gray, and the series makes you think just who is in the right. But here it's pretty obvious who the villains are. Not only that, but movie format is a really bad fit for a plot like this. If this was just a movie about an important mission, then it wouldn't be too bad. But this is a movie about heated conflict between two opposing sides that basically are treating this conflict like it's a war. This kind of thing shouldn't be wrapped up in 2 hours. This kind of conflict should take 50 episodes, just like the other major Gundam series out there. It would be like if the original Gundam series was only 6 episodes long. That wouldn't be enough time to show the entire conflict between Zeon and Earth Federation. In this movie, the important events occur way too quickly. There should have been more of a build-up, but that was impossible because there's not enough time. It also doesn't feel like there was a proper conclusion of the conflict between the Federation and the Crossbones Vanguard. The characters in this movie are very bad in that they are very forgettable. They never get mentioned by Gundam fans for a reason. They're just that boring to watch. Seabook and his friends don't stand out at all. Nothing about them makes you care about them or want to remember them. The villains were boring as well. Like I said earlier, they acted like generic villains that you expect out of a Disney movie. The music for this movie didn't really help make the scenes feel more impactful. With death and destruction everywhere, you would have expected to hear some dark and sad music, and there really wasn't any of that. I wanted to hear music that showed how much despair the characters were in, and it was just non-existent in that regard. The animation style didn't look that good, and the animation was alright. It makes sense why people just didn't care for this movie. A movie format is absolutely terrible for a plot like this. The characters are boring to watch, and the villains have such a cliche motivation. I give this movie a 6 out of 10. I'm still giving it a 6 because the earlier parts of this movie were entertaining to watch. So that's all I'm talking about for this video. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.